Hello, my name is Jon Weaver, and I am the interim pastor of worship at Calvary Community Church in St. Cloud, Minnesota, as well as a banker slash graphic designer for Century Bank, also here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. But for this video, more importantly, I, along with my parents, Paul and Lynn Weaver, we were founding members of Living Hope Covenant Church. It's really exciting to see how the church has grown and just continued on with this mission of being a place to start or start over. I remember when I was like 10 or 11 when we started, and we had the trailer at our house. We'd take it to the school, wherever school we were meeting at the time, and we'd be the first ones there unloading it. We'd be the last ones out after having loaded it. And as I kind of sat and reflected on all of the times there, all of the people, and even right now as I think about it, my heart starts beating a little faster, and my chest kind of tightens up, and there's just so many emotions and so many great memories that just come flooding back as I think about my time there through junior high and high school. But there's three things that really stand out to me of ways that Living Hope was formative for me in my life. One of the things, one of the most obvious things when people meet me is that I'm a musician, and I learned how to be a musician at Living Hope. I started out singing on the worship team when I was 12 or 13. I got a guitar, so I started learning how to play that. I came to practices to play along with guys like Stefan and with Phil. Learning from other people, from Marlis and from Chris, from Jack Ballard. What does it mean to create an arrangement? How do you lead a band? How do you take a song and make it into something enjoyable to listen to and something that people want to sing along with? How do you lead people in singing? I remember being up there with the Jannies, with Nancy Janney singing, Tom and Rita Platt, just all kinds of people. So I learned how to sing, and then taking that, and how do you lead singing, but how do you lead worship? Because it's different, There's another level there. Anyone can lead singing, but there's something more to leading worship, and I just learned so much. I can't imagine the trajectory my life would have taken. I think it would have been very different had I not had so many people just ready to help me out, to pour into me, to teach me about music and how to be a good musician. The second thing that I think back on is I learned the importance of being a good listener, of listening to people and their stories, because being a place where people come to start or start over, everyone's got a story, and some of them are hard to hear, but when you take the time to listen to their story, when you let someone have a voice and let them talk things out, and then you respond with love and with caring and with the Bible. People are drawn to that, and people come to trust you, and they come to trust the Bible as not something that's just gonna beat them up and tell them what to do, but as a story that they're a part of. Even after I was at Living Hope, Greg came up and taught a class at CBC about how to tell your story, and talking about the importance of of showing that your story is part of a bigger story of what God is doing in this world. God is working in our lives and the lives of everyone around us. And so one of the keys is listening to people's stories. So that was something. That was another thing that was really important to me. And the third thing is probably the most fundamental of all. I got so tired of Greg asking me, "Where does it say that?" He would ask a question at youth group or in confirmation, and you know, me being the good kid that had grown up in church, hearing the Bible all my life, I'd give what I thought was a great answer, and you know, it's something I'd heard 100 times before, so I'd say it, and then he would come back with, "Where does it say that?" And I would stumble and stammer and say, "Oh, I don't know, it says that. It says that somewhere." And he'd say, "Really? Does it?" I'd say, "Well, I don't know. You're the pastor. You tell me." It was so frustrating sometimes, but it forced me to really look, to check and see, because what I found was that sometimes things that I was sure were in the Bible weren't in the Bible. And sometimes things that I said were in the Bible, but not in the context that I thought. And what I was using was actually using it in a wrong way and drawing wrong conclusions because I didn't know it well enough. And so as I've grown, gone to college, I go to a really, really fantastic Bible-centered, Bible-preaching church now. And I'm good friends with the pastor there. You know, the importance, the foundation that was laid at Living Hope has just been incredibly helpful as I seek to understand the Bible better for myself, and also as I seek to explain it and help others to read their Bible and to seek after God. So thank you for that. So those are kind of the three main things. I could go on and on. I wrote out, I'll just show you. This was kind of what I wrote out about what I wanted to talk about after I had quickly made this list. This took like 5 minutes to write out. It was just straight, a huge list of names of people from adults who made a difference in my life to members of the youth group who made a difference in my life. Just so many connections and like I said, tons of great memories. I could go on and on, but I won't. But I will leave you with one of my favorite memories, and I don't even know exactly why this sticks out so much. But I'm going to tell you this because I know that Greg loves to laugh, as does everybody, but Greg laughs a lot. And so I don't know, Greg, if you remember, I think we were at Powderburn. It was one of the church winter retreats. We were staying in a room with probably 20 or so beds. It was some people from our church, some people from other churches, so just a big mix of people in there. And we all went to bed one night, and you fell asleep first because, you know, you were the old man. And you started snoring. And not just like a little bit of snoring, but like big snoring. Hold that thought. All right, I'm back. So, there you were, snoring louder than I'd ever heard anyone snore before. And someone else from some other church, I don't know, said some comment, "Man, I wish he would quit snoring." And some other kid pipes up and says, "Yeah, it sounds like he's breathing through his butt." Which, you know, as teenage boys, we all thought that was hilarious. So then, and it was, so the next morning, we were in line for breakfast, and I relayed the story to you, And I said, yeah, he said, it sounds like he was breathing through his butt. And you went, yes! Yes! You were so excited. I don't know if you were actually excited, but, you know, being a teenage boy, hearing your pastor be really proud of like a fart joke, I think that meant a lot to me, knowing that, you know, you can be a pastor and still laugh at fart jokes. So anyway, I wish I could be there with all of you guys. I really do. But I can't. So hopefully one of these days I will make it out there. But if not, I know that we'll meet again some sunny day. Talk to you later.